Hey guys, welcome back to Claude's Farming Videos. And well, we're gonna give this camera stuff another shot here. Did not get a new phone. We looked at just buying me a brand new phone, but they're super expensive right now. So sorry if it's foggy. It just came out of my coat pocket, so maybe I can try and. There, is that better? It's so bright out, you know. But so yeah, welcome back. I tried just getting a brand new phone, but sorry, it's so expensive. So I bought a camera, or not camera. One of them things that stick on the back of your phone charges it. One of them. So then it can hold battery and charge and hopefully not die instantly. Let me actually. Alright, there, just checked. It's doing what it's supposed to. So I decided today, let's do equipment tour. Other farm here. That's where I'm at, bin site here. Decided to do that because just rip a snowmobile over here. Quick and easy. So it's supposed to be 40 next week, so we're warming up, getting rid of all the snow. So I'm not very happy because I've only gotten to ride snowmobiles twice. I've rode them multiple days, but only 2 good snow events I've been able to ride in. Didn't get to ride half of January, but it's alright, it's fine. So first of all, here we'll start in this building right here. It's very short, as you can see. I'm about 6 foot tall and I can touch it easily. So here we got our actually I'll flip you around so you can see better. Alright, here we go. We got a New Holland disc bind. No, hay bind, sorry. I don't know why I was thinking of disc bind. It's a Starry New Holland hay bind, $4.89. We use this to mow hay. We've had this for many years, ever since I was born, as long as I can remember. So we use this to mow hay. We've used it to mow sorghum, Sudan grass. We're gonna try oats this year, or no, rye and oats. So yeah, I mean, it works pretty good. No major breakdowns on it, so that's good. So up here you can put straw and whatnot. The floor is junk in it, so we just throw stuff up there, old junk and stuff that we can use later on, but just get it up out of the way. And plus the roof is junk, so this barn needs to come down. But the problem is then we'd have to build something else to put all this equipment in, because it can't sit outside. So first off, we got this, I have no clue what brand this is, auger. We got a little jump auger. That's for the bin site over there. Jumps from the dryer to the auger that takes it up to that grain bin. Worked good this year. Had to swap out the motor because the motor that came on it was junk. It worked for about a week and then it was junk. Here we got a Oliver 55 or 550. This is my great grandpa's. It runs, it works good. Did not run it this year at all. I don't know why. I just parked it last fall, 2 falls ago. Just parked it here for the winter and never came back for it this summer. There is a problem with it. You gotta hold on the choke. So this is our summer project with me and my grandpa. We fixed my Farmall A It's got belly mower on it. We got that running we worked on it for 2 years. Finally, we got it running good. The problem was the tank was so corroded, but we got some acid and worked out really good. So, yeah. So, this year, we're going to work on this one. It runs, just not very good. We're here, we got our backhoe, a Case Super E 580E. This is, got it from my grandpa. It's not a bad backhoe. It came from construction. That's where he got it from. Then he wasn't using it very much, so we bought it from him. It's got a problem. It'll run for a good, solid 15 minutes and then instantly die. So we need to figure out what that problem is. So it was working fine. We were using it to clean up the barn when it came down. And I don't know. That one day it just acted up on us. So I don't know. Gotta look into that. But nothing in this bay. We had a chopper box in here, but that's currently outside giving shelter to some cows to get out of the wind. I gotta look at this number. I can't remember. Does it say on this side? Hold on 1 second. Nope. But we got John Deere square baler. We've had this for many years. I'm trying to see what number it is, if it has a number. It's a 336 John Deere square baler. It's got a kicker on the back of it. We used it this year for hay and straw. So you can see the last bale in it was hay. So that rounded out or ended our season of hay with some square baling. So yeah, very good baler, easy to use. We like it, and it works pretty darn good. Trudging through the snow to get back here behind the barn to the lean-to. Let me see this here. Is there a number to it? I don't think so. It's a New Holland. New Holland. I want to say they call these a bar rake, but I can't remember. This used to be our main rake before we got our new one. We still use this to flip hay and straw and whatnot if it's too wet. And since our combine, it makes so wide of swaths that we gotta flip them, and this rolls it really tight, so then it's easier for the baler. So yeah, we've had that for many years. Now it don't get used as much, but still something important to keep around. Here we go. This is our new rake. It's a speed rake, SR 112G II or LL. That's probably an II. Works very good for corn stalks. Problem is I don't know, maybe other people have this, but sometimes this wheel rake does not want to throw it into a nice windrow. I don't know if that's because we don't go and stock chop. The problem is why we don't stock chop is that with stock chopping in the fall, which we've tried. Sorry, I'm fixing my camera. Which we've tried is we'll go out there, stock chop it, let it dry, go in there, rake it, and bale it. Well, our baler has a problem. It plugs when it's stock chopped. So we've tried it without it, which works good. This year, I don't know. I don't know if it's because we just combined like a week or 2 weeks ago that it just bunches up and won't all come together into the windrow. I was plugging up the baler and I was messing around with it trying to get it to knot. Well, there's this thing that come down on top of the pickup that I raised that all the way up, and it kind of helped. So if that's a problem for you guys, I'd try that. If you watch the next farm tour, if I remember, I'll point that out. But yeah, so other than that, very good rake. We're happy with it. We got that on auction with my tractor. When I bought it, my dad bought that too, so we towed them both home. Or I hooked onto this and we brought it home. So I'm trying to think. We got a fertilizer spreader. I have no clue what brand this is. We got it from our local fertilizer place, whatever. So, it's a Western. So yeah, currently the spinner thing's got a bearing and it won't come out, so we're trying to figure out how to get it out. But yeah, it sits in this barn back here. We'll use it this spring with some spreading fertilizer on our oats and rye, and probably some of our hay. I don't know if we'll put fertilizer on that this year or not. We also keep some straw back here. This is some old stuff. It's not very good anymore. I mean, it's good straw still, but so you can see the bales are falling apart like that in there. It's probably junk, but it'll make manure. Throw it in the spreader and just go out there and spread it. Get rid of it. Here, last but not least, in this barn back here, we got our grain cart. As you can see, we use it in the fall. As you see videos, sorry. I don't know if I'm getting sick or not, but I think I am. So, but yeah, this is a Easy Trail grain cart, model 510. Very good grain cart. Problem is the paint is very thin, so it just comes off. I'd like to see if I could repaint it. I don't know much about it. A couple dings here from hitting stuff on the sides of the trucks when they're too tall, but I power washed it this fall. Did it in the rain. Did not do the best job. I don't even know why I'm showing it, but I'd like to pull it out this spring and wash it. Let's see where this is coming from. It's freezing on there. I'd like to pull it back out and wash it again. I like to keep everything clean. I mean, I know it's gonna get some dust on it from sitting in the in the barn here, but at least keep it nice, you know. One thing about this is that pin, we broke that this fall. We had to re-weld it on there. I don't know if that's just wear. Maybe we're running it a little too fast. I don't know. But other than that, it's a really good cart. Normally I got American flag on the back. But just some wear spots. I don't know why, but I mean, look at the dirt everywhere. But what could you do? It's only like day above freezing, pouring rain. It's kind of miserable. But so yeah, there's the Easy Trail 510. Got a camera there to see the auger, and one there to see the grain tank. So when it gets dark, what I got it there for was because when it gets dark, you know, gonna step back inside where it's sunny. But where it's dark, it's hard to see what you got left when you're dumping. So I'm like, oh, if we got an extra camera, I'll throw it on there. It actually made unloading on the go a lot nicer. Because sometimes my dad, he'll fill the front of it, and then from there on, I can't tell how much more we can fit and whatnot. Where that, I can see across the back of it and see actually how much we got left. So it's very nice. I would put, if we ever sell that, I'll probably take the cameras off of it. Unless the new one comes with cameras. But, I don't know, depending on how many cameras it's got, maybe I'll just take them off and then throw 2 more on the new grain cart. But, whatever. Here we got our thrower wagon here. It's got a John Deere running gear, and we got 2 of them. Works good. We're looking for more. They're so expensive. I mean, everything is. I don't want to seem like that kind of person that's always complaining about that stuff, but I mean, it is. It's kind of annoying. But we're also looking at ones that are pretty much brand new on auction sites from other farms and dairy farms. There was one auction, they had 2 of them. One was a piece of junk, other one was pretty much brand new. We were thinking about buying the piece of junk one, and all they needed was a new floor. We were thinking of just putting a new floor in it, but went for stupid money. So it's fine. Never know. They may come cheap and we'll buy 2 or 3 more. Alright, trudging back through the snow. We're back here. We got a 95-20. No, oh my gosh. Guys, I can't talk. I was thinking ahead of what I was going to say. But we got a 920F John Deere. We bought this head off an auction site just down the road. One of my dad's buddies, very good friends with him, and he didn't farm very many acres, and this came pretty cheap. And we already had a head, and we were thinking, well, this is a very nice head. Maybe we'll use this as our real head and have a backup head. Well, my dad's buddy ended up wanting our old head as his head for like 2 or 3 falls. He used that, which ended up good. We didn't have to store it. It's good. We did not use this head this year. We used our old one because we were trying to get it to sell, or we were trying to sell it, so we decided we should probably use it, make sure it works before we sell it. So, and it looked good. The guy came out while we were running wheat and saw it, and he said it looked good. So one of my great grandpa's buddies bought it. Buddy bought it, I think. He's somehow friends with him or something. I don't know. So yeah, we used this. Did not use it this year. We didn't grow any beans, so we only used the old head for wheat and rye. So we may be selling our combine, so this head will be leaving. We ran it, I think, 1 or 2 years. Very good head, though. Every year I made sure it was greased, made sure everything was good on it, you know. Missing a couple fingers, but you can always replace them. We got a DMC crop processing equipment. It's a high cap counter rotating dual screen grain cleaner. So Grain comes in here, I think. I mean, I only remember this kind of as a kid. Grain goes in here and it falls through, and somehow the chaff ends up down here. We barely used it when I was a kid, little, but it's not bad. I wanted to use it this year. I told my dad, why don't we just use it at the bin site here? First year using the bin site, I'm like, well, just make sure our grain is nice and clean. Well, we thought about it and we decided that we can't because we didn't think our auger coming out of the bin that this wouldn't keep up. So we ended up not using it, which is fine. The grain was pretty clean anyways, so it really didn't matter. Coming back here, we got this John Deere chopper box. This is not ours. It's our backup chopper box. Let's see what the number is. It's a John Deere 716A tandem. We use this for our backup 2 or 3 years ago. One of my dad's buddies got a bunch of these, and he's like, oh, come get ours. We're like, okay. He's like, just keep it in here, Brian. You'll probably need it again because they don't use them. So it sits here now. So it's all ready to go. So all you gotta do is hook onto it and go do some chopping. We're rounding down here at the other farm. We can go up over there by that barn. See, there's some equipment up there. I'm pretty sure there's some green paint, but I'm pretty sure it's a John Deere. It's junk. It needs to go to the scrapyard. That's pretty much all I got to say for that one. It's actually turned out to be a pretty nice day, which I ain't complaining. Had a squirrel tournament yesterday. That's why I couldn't video yesterday. So I was planning on posting this one today to make up for video yesterday, but I was thinking ahead. I won't be able to get a video out. What day? Saturday and Tuesday not this week, next week. So I was thinking I may get ahead on some videos, but I may post this Tuesday, do one for Thursday. I don't know, I'm gonna have to be videoing every day this week, which is fine. I like doing it. Here we go. We got a Westfield WR80-71. When we get to the bin site up there, I'll show you where this goes. But this came out of the dryer. This came from the dryer. Took the grain from the dryer up to the grain bin, dumped it in. We used it this year. It was my dad's buddies. I don't know if we officially bought it or he's just letting us borrow it or just use it. He never used it, so he's like, just come pick it up and take it home. So he knows it's here. And it works good, I can say that. We got a John Deere, a chisel plow, I think you call it. I don't know. John Deere it is. This used to be our main rip tool. Get the ground broke up. Back in the day, it wore the 4320 out. I can tell you that. It pulled it hard. But we don't use it anymore, which I'd like to use it for something. Problem is it's so rough, hard to pull. So it's fine. You never know, we may need it one day. So no point in getting rid of it. Alright. I'm getting tired. I think I am getting sick. Getting out of breath and whatnot. I normally run out of breath when I'm sick. So I'm probably getting sick. So we're gonna do kind of all in one. This is a Sioux grain bin. I think it's a 16,000. It's either 17 or 16,000. How many years ago did we build this? 2 summers ago? Yeah, 2 summers ago. I'm looking at a box that's sitting there. Huh. Yeah, 2 summers ago we built this. We built it ourselves, which was learning curve. If anybody's thinking of building one, if you got enough people, I think you should just build it. I mean, there's a lot to learn, but especially when it's like, it's tall, but I don't know. I wasn't home when they did the rings, but like I helped put the roof on and all that. It was pretty easy. I mean, it's like putting a Lego set together. But this Lego set, you better make sure it don't break. It is currently full. We were supposed to take a load of corn out of it on Thursday last week, but trucker couldn't do it, so we're just taking it to our feed elevator so they can mix our stuff with it. So it's fine. We still got some corn there, so it's not like we're running out, you know. Here we go. We got a Westfield, I think. Yeah, it is Westfield. Yeah, Westfield. Sorry. Do not know the numbers on it. Paint is all gone off of it. WR something. Westfield. This is what we use to unload the grain bin, which goes into the truck. We had to take grain out as we were drying, so that's what we use. We just stick that under there, turn that on, it comes out up there into the truck. It's good auger. We bought it cheap from my dad's buddy on an auction. It's got 2 brand new tires on it, mud terrain, so this thing ain't getting stuck. Looking at this. Oh, he must have just put it on there so the sun don't fade it. Whoa. This is a Airstream dryer. So here's our wet bin. You dump in here, goes up, dumps in here, comes up, fills the dryer, and then this fan has heating elements, so it blows warm air into the corn and stuff in here, warms it up, dries it to the temperature we want, and then comes out here into that little jump auger I was talking about. It's gonna sound redneck. Comes out to here. With that auger out there, it goes up into the bin. The problem was why we had to do that jump auger thing was that auger was just like foot or two too long. So yeah, So we had to do that. May this summer we're gonna shorten that auger. So then it's one thing. Because the problem is this would all shut off, but that auger had an extension cord running that. So I'd just sit there and go. If once everything was shut down, it'd still keep running. So it kind of wasted some electricity when the dryer would run out and the trucks coming back with a load and whatnot. But what are you gonna do? So we're just gonna shorten it this year. Here we got our dryer shack. Nothing too fancy. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. It's got a mini fridge in there. Lazy boy. Snack bin. A couple other chairs, and yeah. It's where we'd have our dinner mostly. Well, if not in the tractor. But yeah. We got Westfield auger. This was in our Tornado. That is actually our old dryer, smashed up and whatnot. It was sitting here with a bin right there. The Tornado came across the field, took out a blind back there of mine, picked the bin up, set it on top of the dryer, and tipped itself over. This was inside the dryer. If I remember, I'll throw up some photos of what it looked like before and then the after. The time this was not there, which was very good. But yeah, that is the dryer right now. That is a running gear for this auger. This was a big old long auger. It would reach all the way to the top. It was about the size of that, but we cut it down to size, made it so we could use it for this. We used the junk motor on it as like, we thought the motor was fine. I mean, it was dented up a little bit, but it made it about a weekend and just, it was junk. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I gotta talk about this Farm King auger. We bought this about 2 weeks before we started corn. We realized that the auger by the grain bin over here was not big enough, or not long enough, or the one at the other farm wasn't long enough either. So we had to buy this. I think it's a 70-foot auger. It's not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but man, I tell you, I don't know how many people run these types of augers that have the swing out thingy that can go under hopper trucks and whatnot. So see, it's not very pretty, some paint fade and whatnot, but I tell you, we don't own any hopper trucks or hopper bottoms. We just run one semi straight and dumps up like that. I tell you, this was a game changer. I will never want to dump into one of them straight augers again. This thing was perfect. We started off the first couple loads with just the hopper right there. We decided that we should build something, bigger hopper on it, because it would just run over, couldn't dump very fast. So I got my thinking brain going, and I'm like, bet you I could build something out of wood, make it kind of a hopper. So we did. I did. Took me about like 15 minutes to make. Took some measurements, got some plywood, just cut it up, 2x4s, screwed it all together, set on there. My grandpa was dumping truck in like 5 minutes. It was quick. I mean, sometimes with our older augers, my grandpa would be gone for probably 15 minutes, and grain cart would already be full, combine just about to get full. And then we would have to wait. Now, the grain cart ain't even got it's just full as he's rolling in, so it works out pretty darn good. I'm happy about it. I'm happy for the new bin site here at the other farm. We're planning on building a second bin right next to it this summer, but we decided we will take a summer off on building things, because we had to rebuild a whole new barn and whatnot. And I don't know, that tornado coming on a year ago, it really kind of kicked us pretty hard. A lot of cleanup, but it was good. Thing is that barn, we didn't know it at the time, but the steel on that barn was it had holes in it, and we didn't know about it. So it was kind of a miracle that that tornado kind of took it down, because we're gonna have to redo that whole roof. And I know it doesn't seem like a miracle, but I don't know, I think God was watching out for us with that. I mean, it had holes in it like that, and it was letting water into it, and we didn't know about it until we were taking the 2x4s off the tin so we could scrap the tin. We're walking through and we're like, why is there holes everywhere through here? We came to the conclusion that it wore it through. The steel wasn't very thin or thick. Builder who built it the first time didn't do a very good job, but it's already happened. I kind of wish it didn't happen, you know. It was a lot of work and whatnot, but it's all right. There's nothing we could do. We didn't know a tornado was going to happen. I mean, heck, half the county didn't know about it. Or, I mean, nobody knew about it. It was just going to be a bad storm. But it's all right. It's already happened. Damage is done. We're already built back and better. The barn we got now that's built, it's way better. So, yeah, that's a new barn. Or not a new barn, my gosh. I'm getting sick, guys. I can feel it. My nose is starting to run. I think I'll go over there quick and do that. Not gonna be hard. And probably just maybe go home, sit inside the rest of the day. I don't know. I don't know if I'm trying to think. We bedded barns. Nope, they should be good still. I'll check though. If not, I'll have to do that, but it won't take too long. But I'm gonna stop yapping. We're gonna get over there to the barn and finish this video out, and hope you guys have a good Sunday. Hey guys, after what I just said, I was thinking this video, it's gonna be a long video. I think I'm gonna save that for the next video. I won't video it today, but maybe tomorrow I'll get back over here and do that. It's already lunchtime. Get some lunch quick, and maybe this afternoon, maybe that's something I can do after lunch if there's nothing else I gotta do, unless I gotta scrape barns and whatnot, but we'll see. All right guys, thank you for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Got the phone back working, which is good. I just looked, it's at 100%, and the battery pack is, I'll show you it. So here, just clips onto the back of your phone and charges it. It's at 48%. My phone's at 100, so I say it worked pretty good. So we're back and going. Videos coming out Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I'll get a video out Tuesday and Thursday this week, not Saturday. I got a lot of work on. I got stuff that I won't be on the farm, so same with Tuesday. I got something, I think I got a meeting at school or something. I think an FFA meeting or something, so it's all right. I could maybe make a video on Sunday and then post it on Tuesday. I don't know. I'll figure it out, guys. Hope you like this video, and well, guys, we'll see you all in the next one. Bye.